Okay, now I'm gonna turn this inner tie rod end and I'm gonna just turn it either direction. We're trying to make that number change. You can see the number moving over here. I've got you set up where you can see that. And I'm just gonna try to bring this number down to 0. This was a big adjustment. I made some pretty big changes to the vehicle here. We're bringing it on down. Hope you can see that, making good progress here. Some people are worried about, oh no, which way do I turn it first? You turn it, yes, the answer is yes. You just turn it and then it's gonna start changing. Keep trying to make it go towards 0. So here we're getting down to 0. I want it to be at 0.02 or less. That can be positive or negative, but again, I've got to be sure my tie rod end is in the center of its range of travel. It is looking good there. I'm looking good at 0. This is where I need to do some of those other things that told us to do. Now this is where we need to jounce it. I told you before, that's kind of like doing chin-ups underneath the car. I need to compress and expand that suspension a little bit. In this case, I'm just grabbing my sway bar and giving it 3 of these, making sure all that stuff can kind of settle into position. And then I confirm that my numbers still look great on the aligner, that 0.00, that's as good as it's gonna get. And so I'm gonna snug this nut back down. Now I'm gonna twist it by hand just to get to make contact with that outer tie rod end first. And then this is the part where sometimes it feels like you need 3 hands. I'm gonna try to hold my inner tie rod end still while I tighten that nut down. Okay, so I've got my inner tie rod held in secure as best I can. I'm gonna start snugging that nut down, and I'm watching my numbers while this is happening because you're gonna see some changes occur. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So here we can see that as we tighten that down, it went negative. Sometimes on different kinds of makes and manufacturers, you're gonna see that happen. What I'm gonna do in this instance is I will compensate for that by bringing my adjustment back to about 0.07 or 0.08, maybe positive, and see what happens when I snug it down. So you can see we're there, we're at 0.06 positive. We're just gonna try it from there. And my tie rod's in the center of its range of motion. I snugged my nut down there by hand. Let's see what happens as we try to secure this. And that's what we're talking about. We want that thing to lock in at 0.02, positive or negative or less, and we're gonna be in good shape. Let's go to the other side. Now this is the passenger side. Before I start making my adjustments on the driver's side, I need to click ready here. So I'm gonna click ready, K4 down here on my keyboard.